welcome back to the channel today. So today's tutorial will be about the recreation of this dress for my baby girl. So this fabric, I had about half yard left, so I decided to make a dress for my girl. So what I did was to fold the actual dress on it and then fold my fabric into, okay, I think this is a yard. Yeah, it's a yard, which I had extra, by the way. I folded it into 4 with a zipper allowance. If you do not know how to do that, just watch exactly what I'm doing right now. Folded it into 2 now and then repeated it. Now that what I left at the side, it's the zipper allowance as you see me doing. So I went ahead to arrange it properly, and then I'm going to fold the dress into 2 and then trace out the shape on the fabric on the fabric. So I used my chalk and I made the neck, that's the neckline, the shoulder line, and now for the armhole I went ahead to trace the armhole, the sides of the dress and where I wanted the dress to reach. So as you see me doing, I made the armhole by connecting the shoulder and the bust point. So all I need to do was to add extra allowances by the side because I wanted to put a dart on this specific dress. So I traced it out as you see me doing right now and connected the line to the shoulder line. So next thing I'm going to do now is to trace. So after cutting that, I'm just going to take the front piece and come down by an inch and then connect it just to make the front neck a little bit deeper, and then I marked out the zipper allowance. So after doing that, I'm going to set this aside and then we're going to cut the down part where we're going to gather on the dress. So this is 4 inches, but I'll go ahead to cut out 5 inches on my fabric so that I'll take half inches to join it up and then half inches for hemming it down. So this is me marking out 5 inches round with my chalk, and then after doing that I'm gonna cut it out. I think I used my ruler, of course, to connect the lines together as you see me doing right now. So after doing that, I went ahead to cut it out, and then I'm going to show you the full measurement of this piece. I think I cut out 2. Yeah, I cut out 2. Now you notice that after cutting this out, I went ahead to fold it down. Obviously, please, it's very important that you fold it down before you join it. So we're going to work now on the actual dress. Yes, so what I'm going to do now, I want to cut out bias strip from the fabric. So this is how I folded it. If you do not understand how to cut a bias strip, please just watch what I just did. It's very simple and very straightforward. You fold the clothes triangularly and then you cut out the strip. It aids you rather than cutting a straight strip. Yeah, so after doing all that, I went ahead to I want to use it to close the neckline of this dress. Now I'll take the front piece as you see me doing, and I'm gonna sew it by one side of the zip. I'm going to use about quarter of an inch, yes, to sew it round, and then I'm going to do the same thing for the back piece. Please ensure that you're sewing it right sides facing each other. So this is what it looks like after sewing it. I'll go ahead and notch because of its round neck to avoid any unbalancing some might say. So this is what I'll do next. I fold it once and I fold it twice. I fold it once, I fold it twice. If you do not understand, just watch the video. It's very clear and practical. So I did this for the front piece, the back pieces, and then what I'm going to do now is to join the zipper allowance on the back piece as you see me doing. So guys, this is what it looks like I finished joining this piece. So what I'm going to do now is join the shoulders. Yeah, I'm just going to join the shoulders by 1/2 inch and then show you what it looks like afterwards. So guys, I finished joining the shoulder. So what I'm going to do now is to create my dart. Now all I'm going to do now is take a half length on this dress. First of all, I fold it into two, and then her nipple to nipple measurement, I'm using 2.5 for the baby. So I'm going to mark that and I'm going to notch there. I'm going to do this for the front piece and for the back piece. Note, from the back piece I'm taking my measurement from the zipper allowance. So what I'm going to do now is take my tape and measure her half length, which is 8 inches. I'm going to do that for both sides of the shoulder, and I will draw a straight line as you see me. And then from the part I'm gonna erect straight lines as you see now. I'm gonna come to the middle and then mark 3 inches upwards and 3 inches downwards. I'll do that for the both sides. If you do not understand, you just watch the video, you will get it. And then from the midpoint again, I'm going to take the width of the dart, which is half inches, and I'll use my ruler to connect those lines as you see me doing. If you don't understand what I'm saying, the video is very clear and straightforward. You just take in 1/2 inch on both sides and then connect the lines, both the up and the down. So what I'm gonna do next now is to take this I forgot, I'm gonna do this for my front piece and my back piece. So I'm going to do the same thing I just explained. If you do not understand it, you can just watch the video and I'm sure you will be able to comprehend it regardless. The next thing I'm going to do is to sew the dart. So I'll fold it like this and then just run a straight stitch as you're seeing me showing you on your screen. So guys, I did this for all the 4 parts, and guys, it's already coming out really nice. So I went ahead to press it, iron the dart flat. So what I'm going to do next now is to notch a little bit of the shoulder, because I want a part of the shoulder to be open. So I came down by 2.5 inches, but I advise you, for a baby, you come down by 2 inches. That will be enough. And then when I've notched it in, I'm going to fold that part in. Make sure you notch properly so that you can be able to like fold everything in. So I fold it once and fold it twice. I'm going to do this for both sides of the shoulder, or should I say both sides of the armhole. So when I'm done, guys, this is what it looks like. So the next thing I'm going to do now is to shape in this dress. So next thing I'm going to do is place it right sides facing each other, and then I took the actual dress to get the actual measurement. For the bust is 11 by 2 is 22. So I'm gonna take out 1 inch on both sides, and then for the waist too, I'll take out 1 inch and then just draw it down. Very simple to shape this kind of a dress. So I just sewed in by 1 inch. So I went ahead to sew one side. When I was done, I flipped it just to check if it's coming out the shape I wanted it to, and it did. So I'll go ahead to do the same thing for the other side. Take out 1 inch from the bust and another 1 inch on the waist, and just shape it down. Connect it to the shape. If you want it more open, you make it a line. If you want it straight, just play with your mind, with creativity, and then you can do whatever you want to do here. So after doing that, I went ahead to trim out the excess fabric, notch the place that had that needed to be notched, and then go and steam press the dress. And guys, look at how it's coming out really nice. So I'm gonna like put this aside now, and we're gonna work on the gathers. So these are the fabric. Remember, it was 5 inches width, and the length I think is 43 by 2. That's a lot. So I went ahead to gather these on my sewing machine. If you don't know how to gather it, you place your machine to the most loose thread, and then run a straight stitch. So after doing that, I'm gonna go to the zipper allowance, and from there I'm going to just keep attaching the gathers from one end of the sewing allowance to the other. So that's what I did, guys. Oh my god, this is really looking cute. But I realized that this was too much, so I just trimmed the excess fabric out, cut out all the loose threads, and then, guys, I'm in love. Like, this dress was so stunning on my girl. And then what I think the next thing I did was to close the last part of the dress, which I'm doing right now. I just folded it right sides facing each other and then run a straight stitch, guys. This is how it looks like. It's beginning to come into one piece. So the next thing we're gonna do is to work on the sleeve of this dress, and I'm gonna make it a flare sleeve. I forgot, just attach your invisible zip. If you don't know how to fix an invisible zipper, I have a tutorial on that, and I'll leave it on the description box. So coming to the sleeve of this dress, I'm going to make it a flare sleeve. That's why I folded it into two, as you're seeing me, and then folded it again into two, as you're seeing me do it on your screen. So after doing that, I'm going to measure the length of my baby sleeve, and I want it to be 5 inches. So I marked 5 inches from the hem, and then I measured 3 inches from that 5 inches I marked to the tip, and then I used 3 inches to mark it round, and then use 5 inches to mark the other side, as you see me doing. If you don't understand, please just watch the video. If you still don't understand, just ask me a question, and I might do a tutorial on how to cut this or something, or a short, anyone that works for you. So this is one sleeve, and this is another sleeve. I'm gonna gather the sleeve here. All right, so what I'm gonna do now is to hem the down, both the up and the down of this flare, and I'll show you what it looks like. So this is what it looks like after hemming both the up and the down. So what I'm gonna do now is to gather it so that it fits. Like, I think I pleated it. I'm sorry, pleated, not gather. I pleated it so it will just fit to the armhole of the dress. Yes, so I think I played it 3 to 4 times, depending on how big you want the hole to be. So after pleating it, I will run a straight stitch to secure the pleating both on the right sleeve and the wrong sleeve, and then when I'm done with that, I'll go ahead to stitch the ends. Yeah, but I won't stitch it completely because I need to attach the sleeve to the armhole. I'll just stitch a little bit towards the hemming. So this is me trying to pin the rest of the allowance on the armhole to the dress. So after pinning it, all you need to do is just run a straight stitch, and guys, that is all. Very simple and straightforward. Cut out all the loose thread, press the dress, and then it's done. Simple and straight. Your girls can wear this out for a picnic. It's very cute. It's actually very, very admirable. I love the dress the moment I got it, so I decided to recreate more with this Ankara fabric. I hope you found this tutorial helpful. Thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe, like, and see you guys in my next tutorial.